What's going on, guys? It's Charles behind the iPhone here, and I want to introduce to you my new 2024 F-150 Ford Raptor. This will be the company truck for function factor performance, and I wanted to show you guys the relevant updates that Ford has made to the Gen 3 platform on the 2024 chassis here. So again, obviously retains the same chassis for the past almost, 2015. But we have a new front end. So new front end, let's go wide angle. So we've got a completely new front end with the big headlight here. So now we've got two strips here. Check that out, two DRL strips. We've got the bumper painted in, looks like shadow black. So very metallic on the fender, and the bumper got the rigid lights. But 24 changes particularly, we've got, again, the gloss, we've got a metallic black grille here. We've got the embossed Ford logo, and then we'll step back one more time to kind of get a new sense of this front end. We're going to do this in a one take, guys. We are not going to edit this. I'm going to upload this straight. So this is a 35 package. It's not a 37. I will be changing the wheels out. Probably going to go with something bronze and put 37s on it. Don't quote me, but I believe there's more suspension travel in the 35s. So check out the shocks. Got the new shocks here. So there's live valve on it. And we'll check out the engine bay here in a second. Let's hop on in the driver's seat. We'll restart the truck because I left it running. We are in take 2. Let's check out the door cards, guys. We've got a new door card. Got your seat controls relocated up here. Lock buttons. Fold your mirrors. Press that, you can see the mirror fold. Got your window lock button. Choose your buttons. Power mirrors. And we've got our window controls. I don't mind the chrome pieces. I do like this pattern that they went with. It's like a carbon fiber copy of the pattern. I don't mind it. One thing I do love, guys, check this out. We've got this stitching here, colored. It's not red. It's like a very, very hot orange. I really love this color because if we come over here to the powered seats, we've got the stitching all the way up. And when I was looking at a 21-22 model, I could not find that. So that's really cool. Goes into the headrest. And we have a nice embossed Raptor logo here. And a leather seat. And something they seem to do with every generation, the second generation of every Raptor on the same platform, we do have cloth right here on the seat. And we got leather heated and cooled. Let's jump in the driver's seat, guys. Nothing different from the Gen 3 over here. And one thing to note on the steering wheel, I'm getting used to it. I love the sportiness of it, but there is a lot of buttons going on here. You know, there is just a lot of stuff going on in the steering wheel. But I love this, the R mode. I can set the modes I want, finally. I love that. They did that in the Mustang, my modes, but this is pretty much a my mode here. Just to kind of go over it here, this is your adjustment button here for your cruise. This is your cruise here, up, down. This is your lane keep, voice recognition, volume. Got the steering feel. So right there, you can adjust your steering and suspension control. Normal, sport, off-road, menu settings, and song choice right here. Change between the stations or song. And my favorite button. My favorite button is the exhaust button right here. So it is a valved exhaust, sport. There's no reason, just go straight to Baja. And in sport mode, guys, the truck does pop. So it does have some cool burbles here. And I want to show you guys the animation. So we're going to turn the truck off. And we're going to open the door. And let's check out this. Let's check out the screen animations. This, I swear, cars are becoming very video game like. Because look at these graphics. Very dramatic. Very dramatic there. So this is normal mode, and we'll click through all of the modes here. So normal, sport mode, got some graphics, let's see it. So now it's like a tan. Got like a tan right here. This is performance mode, so this is new for 2024, guys. We do have a singular tack now, and we have a tack that goes up there. See, you saw it light up when we got to near 4. And then, let's see the tire pressure right there, and then you'll have more data on the screen over here, which I'll show you in a bit. Let's keep going through the modes. So this is normal sport mode right here. And then I think I've towed nearly 98% of the time with this. It's only got 257 miles, but we've been towing the new Gym Glow trailer that we'll be going over. So in tow mode, you get this, and then the tack gets moved up here. Let's go through one more. I haven't done this one. Slippery mode. So we got 4x4 turning on, and we've got like a very cool blue black background. Let's go the other way. Off-road mode. So off-road looks like it's got some graphics on the dirt. Got a compass, moves the tack. And then if we go into, what's this one? There we go. Baja mode, my favorite. Truck gets really aggressive on the suspension and throttle inputs and the shifting. So this is by far one of the coolest modes the Raptor has, and it truly, I think it lives up to its name. And it keeps the camera on. So the camera stays on all the time on the forward side, and then you can adjust it right here, wherever you want it, but the camera always stays on. So you're gonna have to find out what song you're playing via your phone, or you can change some information over here to find what song you're playing. Let's see, one more mode. I believe there is rock crawl mode. So we'll shift it. I can hear the 4-wheel low going in. And let's see what we got. Hit OK. Looks like we've got some really bumpy terrain. Looks like the tack changed colors. So those are the cool animations here. We'll go back to my mode. So just hit R, double tap to confirm. Goes back to 2-wheel drive. And it says that because I have the exhaust set. And let's see what my mode consists of. I've got in sport mode, comfort, sport suspension, and Baja exhaust mode. No auto turn off. Let's go over here, guys, to this massive screen that the 2021 model introduced. Let's see. I don't know what's new for 24 on this one, but as far as some cool things, guys, obviously you have Apple CarPlay. You've got your trailer. You can add the trailers, like we've got our Gym Glow here. The secondary menu is kind of cool. If you have Apple CarPlay connected, you can see your trip stuff, your onboard, some information about off-road. And again, it's redundant because it's all dependent on how you configure your main dashboard. Let's go down here. The AC controls seem to be the same from the 2021. You've got AC port here, 12 volt. What else? Let's go through the center console. Obviously, one of the coolest things that Ford really bragged about is the folding shifter. Then we can pull our workbench up and pretend like we're doing some work here, do some notes, maybe chillax, who knows. Let's check out the space. Nice deep center console. So you do have 2 USB-Cs in here. Right there. A coin tray. Kind of the same stuff. Would be cool if there's a fridge in there. We've got 2 cup holders. We've got our bacteria wipes here. 2 cup holders here. One thing I love about this truck, about the 21 Plus model, check this out, guys. Boom. Your phone fits perfectly in there. And then vice versa, the phone fits perfectly between here. So they're thinking of us about our phones, and because we're on them 24/7. And again, the stitching goes through the center console here, so we've got more of that. And the stitching as well goes on the dashboard here. And we're gonna get in the back of the truck. Again, we're doing this one take, no editing. Again, this is Carbonized Grey, guys. We got Carbonized Grey on this truck. Stitching, again, love it. Just, this is such a cool feature. This makes me love being in this truck. Got the accents here. We've got a cup holder. We've got more storage down here. Mats are unchanged from, you know, I believe even the 2015 truck. Same floor mats. Going to the back seats. Again, got this nice cloth Alcantara looking thing. We've got leather here, embossed Raptor, and we've got, again, gonna keep going back to that stitching. Let's look at the storage. We've got this nice deep storage right here. This can be folded flat. I haven't done it yet, but to give you an idea how wide it is, check out this can. The light is ridiculous. Here we go. So that's how wide it is. And the depth, I'll stand the can up. So if the can is that tall, it kind of gives you an idea how deep it is. Looking at the center console, you've got heated seats in the back, just like the last generation. You've got a cigarette lighter. We've got USBs, 2Cs, and we have a 120 plug-in right there. Let's jump in the back seat. Plenty of room. My favorite place to be when I'm trying to relax on a road trip. Lots of room, guys. Check this out. I mean, cab's unchanged from 2015. It's always been very roomy. Lots of room. You put full adults in here. This is very comfortable. Got the big twin panel moonroof I can show you guys sliding into the passenger seat. Let's see, we've got 2 cup holders. And that's about it. Got a coat hanger right there. Again, lots of room in the back seat. We'll go to the passenger side. But first, let's look at the tailgate. Show you guys some cool tricks that they've got. Check out the rear shocks. So here's the rear shock on the 35 version. Got a coil spring with the live valve right there. Look at that big arm. Completely different suspension from the Generation 2. Haven't gotten to off-roading yet, so I can't tell you my opinion, but Brennan Sorensen showed me the way in his 21 Raptor of how fast these things can go off-road. It's pretty insane. I think we were going about almost 60 miles an hour, some wild trails, and my Gen 2 could not do that. Big highlight here, 2024, got the new revised tail lights. This big LED strip here, I really like this. This is a good direction for Ford. New stickers over here, just says Raptor. The 37 gets its own sticker, and then obviously the R gets its sticker. Standard tow package, big applique, got the detailed Ford right here. Love this light right here, it's very bright. Helps you connect your trailer. And then let's look at the tailgate. We've got these inserts here for tooling. You've got your ruler measurements, and this might serve as a bottle opener right here. This bed is not coated. We'll be getting this coated here next week. We did get to use the living hell out of our generator. 2 120 plugs right here. So that was very handy yesterday at the racetrack. I don't know what this is. Let's check it out. I do not know what's in here. Sorry if I'm shaky, guys. Let's see, what do we got? Huh. I have no idea what's in there. I have to read about that. I have no idea what's in that. Put that back on. Come on. Come on, truck. We got to do this in one take. go. Standard size bed for all Raptors. Only get one size. And one cool thing, check this out. Boop. And let's get a rear shot of the truck. Sorry it's not in the light. Let this give you an idea of the new taillight design. All right, let's look at the passenger side of the truck. And we'll move on to the engine and we're done. So this is the passenger side. Let's look at the storage. So we do have a glove box here. This button, press that. Pretty deep, check this out. Good depth. Put a lot of stuff in there. I've got extra set of trailer keys. Closes nice and easy. And we have our bottom glove box. Nice depth as well. Plenty of storage. One thing I did not show, this is a soft close. We've got wireless charging. Got one USB here and a C, and it just slides nice and soft like that. And there's plenty of modes. You know, the screen is pretty redundant at the end of the day. You know, the same information that can be obtained on the dash can be shown on this massive screen here. I believe they do make a device that you can watch movies on this, and the screen is insanely high quality. The colors are extremely vibrant. The image is very sharp. It is a huge upgrade from the Generation 2. And I only keep talking about that because that is the truck that I came from. So again, this screen and the screen over here, great quality from Ford here. The only thing I don't like about this truck, I think it's a 24 thing, there are warnings everywhere. There are more beeps, there are more warnings than ever, and they are highly annoying. You know, I'm not a person that gets annoyed very quickly, but holy moly. If it doesn't like something you're doing, it will beep forever. And one thing I don't like is the child, what do you call it? Child seat warning. So when you turn the truck off, that does have hooks for the child seat. It thinks that there is someone in the back seat and possibly a child or a child seat, and it will flash very obnoxiously to check that. So I would like to turn that off when I have time. And the last thing, let's look at the engine. One thing I did not show you that I just saw at the corner of my eye, the heads-up display. That is new for 24 for sure. And I think I can get it on camera. Look at that. That is a heads-up display in a Raptor. My GT500 had it. It didn't have a lot of information, but the Raptor heads-up display has a lot of information, and you can change the modes. For time's sake, we're not gonna go through the modes right now. We're gonna get to the engine and we'll be wrapped up. But that is a first. That is a really cool thing about this truck. It is very bright and it is very in your face. All right, if you're still with me, appreciate it. We're gonna look at the engine now. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on the truck after 200 miles of driving it. This truck is brand new. Ugh. All right, let's check it out. Completely new redesigned beauty cover. Not a valve cover, beauty cover. And from the Gen 2, this looks 1000% different. This is not even the same motor, but it is 3.5 twin turbo V6. Don't know the exact horsepower numbers, but the truck is very quick. 10-speed automatic, paddle shifters, much more refined. 10-speed is much more refined. Give you guys as much detail as I can here. This does not even look the same as my old truck. Definitely want to put a Cobb intake on it, the carbon fiber one. Sold a bunch of those. Just a quick overview. I think that does it, guys. And we'll go back to normal zoom. So if you guys made it all the way through the video, I really appreciate it. Again, these are just my quick highlights of my new 24 Raptor here. And I wanted to wait for this design because I knew it was going to get redesigned. And coming from, you know, a 2020 Gen 2, this truck is absolutely miles above the Gen 2. It is not even the same truck. I love how the doors shut. They shut here. Let's do that. That's one thing I didn't show you guys. Love the way the door shuts. Listen to how the door shuts. It doesn't have that clink like the Gen 2 had. Very, very refined. So again, I feel like we're getting more for our money finally. There is so much tech in this truck. Like the price point, I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's an expensive truck, guys. Let's just face it. But we're getting a lot of tech, a lot of off-road capability. The truck is fast. You know, it looks good. It has a lot of room in it. It's checking off every single box, and that's why I choose, you know, to drive a truck every day. It's just extremely practical. But I choose to drive a Raptor also is because I want a sport truck. I love sports cars. That's just what I do. And this thing handles like a car. You know, if you're intimidated by a large vehicle, this is probably the best option, or just any F-150 in general. It just drives very nice, and it drives like a car. So anyways, I'm Charles. This is my truck. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.